What's up YouTube, Charismatic Enigma 120 here, and today I'm finally bringing you guys my updated Mermail deck profile for the post Dark Illusion set and also for the post August 2016 ban list. Sorry for 1,000 apologies, to all of my fans out there and all of my subscribers for the lack of videos or even the lack of activity. The reason being that I haven't really been posting much videos is because I haven't really been interested in this game as much. I've been mostly selling a lot of the cards and stuff, buying and selling a lot of things. I'm not really interested in playing the game as much anymore because realistically, every meta deck nowadays is helmet as hell. Even though we have the ban list, we still have a bunch of helmet decks, and it really does not interest me as much. But during the time, if I will be playing still, I might be playing this deck until the upcoming INOV format. Maybe when INOV comes out, I may be playing Sub-Terrors. I'm also trying to build my TDIL trains, which is actually coming out pretty well right now. What the hell? Oh, there's a tin behind me. Oh, I apologize. So anyways, back to the TDIL things. So I'm really trying to build my TDILs as fast as I can, so I can give you guys an updated deck profile of that. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll be playing Water this format, obviously, because I'm poor as hell and I can't afford any other deck. But yeah, I'll be playing Water for the time being until INOV comes out. So let's move on to the deck profile, guys. So of course we play double Megalo. Obviously, Megalo is your ace card of the deck. Megalo is extremely broken. You can play 3 if you want for more explosive plays. I felt like you can play 2 Megalo, which is fine because this card's recurgible through your Gund, and secondly, it's searchable through your Dragoons, so you don't really need to play 3 in my opinion. So double Megalo is pretty adequate for me. We got the triple Teus, 1 Lind, 1 Pike, 1 Turge, and 1 Gun. So that's it for the Mermails. I don't think you really need to play any other Mermails besides these. Maybe if you want to add an Abyss Lead if you really want to play that 4-card hand loop thing or whatever. But I think that 4-card hand loop isn't really necessary, especially in this format now where Burning Abyss is still going to be running around, even though Dante should have been hit. Komoney's logic, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, don't question Komoni, almighty Komoni. But yeah, that's it for the Mermail lineup. For the Atlanteans, we play the triple Nephibus, the Atlantean Prince, obviously staple card in this deck. Double Dragoons, double Marksman, and double Infantry. You can kind of play 3 Infantry now if you want to against Metal Forces, but I don't think you really need to play 3 Infantries. I think double Infantry has always been the best number in my opinion, so I really like double Infantry a lot in this deck. The Atlanteans basically help simplify your game state. Obviously, the Marksmans and the Infantry's Dragoons is a broken card. I think Dragoon should have gone to 3 and it will probably still not be even top tier. I think this deck will be top tier, maybe 1.5 or even tier 2, but decks probably Burning Abyss, Cosmos, and even maybe Monarchs though, they may still come about. 1 Diva, obviously the obligatory Diva, so we got that. 1 Moon Glacia, the Elemental Lord. This card's still pretty much a good staple in this deck, but it's always an easy side out game 2 or 3 against PK Fire or Burning Abyss. For the hand traps, now this is pretty important right now, so we got the triple Kaiju. Kaiju is obviously the necessary component of Mermails. This card basically helps get rid of those key cards, those problematic cards like Cosmo Dark Destroyer. Even though it was limited to 1, it's still a hassle, so you still got the Kaiju. Double Valor and double Max C. Obviously, you can only play 2 Max Cs because this card was semi-limited. The Valors, I felt like this card was going to be pretty handy in this upcoming format, mainly because with the decks nowadays, with the Monarchs still and the Burning Abyss, like Tour Guides or the Speedroids, Valor hits pretty much those. And against Cosmos, if they do the Pot of Duality, Cosmo Card of Demise thing, and they try to summon, and they try to resolve an End-Phase Tin Can, Valor will basically stop them in their tracks, and that's what forces them to stop their plays. And if you side deck correctly against Cosmo Demise or anything else like that, with decks that fall heavily to I can't speak today. A heavy loss to affect Valor, you're pretty much Gucci in here. So I really like this lineup a lot. I mean, if you don't really want to play Valors, you can also play Forbidden Chalices too, but I think Valor's still going to be a pretty staple hand trap until ABCs come out, but in the meantime, that's what I'm going to be playing. For the spells, we got double Instant Fusion. Obviously, we play 2 Nordens in this deck, so double Instant Fusion is really good. Triple Moray of Greed. Now, I really like Moray of Greed in this deck. Although this card doesn't really help you +1 as much, this card basically corrects your hands. of your dead Atlanteans or your dead water monsters that you can't trigger off through whatever reason, Mermail of Greed basically helps correct those hands. So Mermail of Greed really helps out a lot in those brickings, like the Pantheisms and the Cosmo Towns and whatnot. So Mermail of Greed's a really, really good card. Then we got Double Twin Twister, twist the nipples, gotta, get rid of those back rows. Oh, why the fuck did I say that? One Upstart, 39 cards, over 37 cards, you know what I'm saying? One Regeki, board clearance. One for one, obviously, because you get Nephibus. You can even do it for Valor if you want to be that kinky. One Abyss Scale of Mizuchi, one Cestus, and lastly the one trap, which is Abyss Sphere. These are the 3 targets that you can basically search off your Megalo summon. So these cards are really, really good. I really like those a lot. Now, moving on to the extra deck, we got the one lovely Time Wizard right here. But yeah, what the fuck's that? Yeah, Time Wizard. For the fusions, obviously, we play the one Norden. So Norden, obviously, in this deck is really, really good. I wish this card wasn't limited anymore, but yeah, sad life. For the rank 7s, we play one Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon and one Mermail Abyss Scows. I really like Flare Metal Dragon over like Dracosac and Big Eye. I think this card basically applies a lot of pressure to your opponent. They have to get rid of it, or else if they try to make a move, they're gonna burn off 500 points. So this card is really, really good. I love Flare Metal to death. Another card, number 37, Hope Woven Dragon Spider Shark. This card's absolutely phenomenal. Against Cosmos 2, this card does not target for their attack decretion. So this card is really, really good. We got the Utopia package right here. We got number S39 Utopia and number 39 Utopia. So this card, these basically get over like those dark planets or any of those high-end beat sticks that you can't get over. This is like your go-to card right here. One Dagusto Emerald. This card basically helps you recycle all of your Atlanteans or any of your dead resources that you ever need. So Emerald really, really is a good card. We got Double Dweller, obviously, because you make Dweller in this deck very, very easily with your Norden plays. So, and it helps trigger out your Dragoons. So against, this card's like absolutely phenomenal. Like MVP always against like PK Fire, even sometimes against Cosmos too. So Abyss Dweller right there. For the Synchros, we got Tatsunoko. One Herald. This card's still really good. It helps create one of those soft locks against like Burning Abyss and shit like that. So Herald's really, really good. One Coral Dragon. This card's basically the newest card from Dark Illusions. This came out in Dark Illusions, like I said, and this is like a shittier Bryonic. So what if a lot of you who don't know this card, what it does is once per turn you get discard one card, then target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. I had situations where I had ditched an infantry, use Coral Dragon's effect to destroy their back row, and then infantry's effect would trigger because this is using the effect of a water. It's not ditched for cost, so Coral Dragon's absolutely powerful. I don't know, maybe it is a ditch for cost. I don't remember, but fuck it. Odd Eyes Meteor Burst. This card's really, really insane against the Cosmo matchup and against PK Fire with Beatrice now at 1, so Meteor Burst really helps out a lot. We got the one Trishula, obviously the Trishula, you gotta play this card, this is a staple. And lastly, one Leo Keeper of the Sacred Trees. For the side deck, I guess I can show you guys a side deck. This is a side deck that I was working on right now, but like it's pretty half-assed, but like if you guys want to comment on it, but like go ahead. But yeah, triple Diddy Crow, 2 Flying Sea, 1 Twin Twister, 2 Anti-Spell Fragrances, triple Imperial Iron Walls, 2 Royal Decree, and 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. Like I said, this side deck will be going through some evolutionary changes once INOV comes out, or maybe even when ABC comes out. So yeah, this side deck will be coming through some changes. I don't know what the fuck these DD Crows are going in for, but maybe for the cycle readers and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, YouTube, that's about it for my Mermail deck profile for the August 2016 or September 2016 format. Hope that you guys like the video and subscribe. So yeah, that's it.